Hey guys, Squiggles here, and look at this. We have a Prime versus Prime. That's right, it is PoltPrime, the scary good Terran. Oh my goodness, I've been so impressed with Polt's play, especially in the GSL. He is doing so well. He is the Terran spawning at the top of the map. He's actually red because he is so. Red is the color of blood and victory, and he has his enemy's blood all over his armor. What a great way to paint your stuff. And his opponent is going to be CreatorPrime, another Prime member, and he is going to be a Protoss, and this is on the Naga caverns. So, gonna see exactly what these guys do. Anything cool I can say about the Naga caverns? I think it's probably the most played map after Metalopolis, or I actually don't know. It could be the most played map. Very well played map, and everybody probably has a bajillion strategies. I know there's like cannon strategies you can do where you put a pylon here, and a pylon here, and then you make cannons back here. There's all kinds of crazy stuff that you can do on Naga, and that's just because people have played it so much. They really have refined and really found every little nook and cranny that they can do to make things go their way and have an advantage. So already you see not really any wall offs going on, and that's because it's a Terran versus Protoss, and buildings around the edges of your base are actually more liable to get picked off than just having them closer to your command center. So both players going to be going ahead and doing that. There we go. I was conjugating all the wrong words in that sentence. Wow. So, PoltPrime versus CreatorPrime. I am excited to see what happens because I haven't really seen CreatorPrime play much, but he is on Team Prime, which means he has to be pretty good. And then there's PoltPrime, who's just freaking sick. So, I don't know who's going to win, but I really only know Polt, so I'm going to say I bet he's going to win. And it looks like he is going Mr. Standard Pants, getting his orbital, getting his gas, getting his barracks on 12, gas on 13, and then getting his orbital on 15. As standard McStandard as you can possibly go. Looks like a Cybercore going down right on time for CreatorPrime as well. He does have one gas, getting a quick second gas, which is going to signal, I want to say sentries, but it could be anything. It could be a quick Colossus. It could be a quick Void Rays, or it could be literally anything. It could be quick DTs, okay? It could be anything. So we don't see any kind of proxy pylon going up. It is, I mean, you don't need to put it up quite yet. So Creator could literally still be doing anything. There is a supply depot going up for Polt, and it looks like he's going to be going ahead and getting a reactor, and it looks like another barracks being kind of hidden over here in the corner. So that's a cool little maneuver you can do where you kind of freak out your opponents by just not letting them see stuff. And it looks like a second supply depot going down. So Polt just going to be making a wall right here. He may put another supply depot or a bunker, not really sure. But going to get out a lot of Marines while he gets his tech up. And what is he going to do? I'm curious. Oh, he's going to go for Marauder slow, so it's going to be kind of a pressure build, getting a Marauder right away, and he's going to have quite a few Marines to go with that. It's going to be a little bit delayed because he does have a reactor, but that's going to equal more Marines. And it looks like a Robo going down. So a one gateway Robo. I expect to see a second gateway go down, so it's going to be a 2-gate Robo into expand build, I expect. If I had to hypothesize, having not seen this game, that is what my hypothesis would be. And if I have another hypothesis, it would be a hypothesis, but I don't. So, looks like, bam, gateway going down. How did I know, you ask? Well, it's because I watch a lot of Starcraft. And that's pretty McStandard for Protoss to do. Now look at this. Even PoltPrime going to be hiding his Marauders, not rallying them like somebody else would do. I don't know, like me. So he's just showing Marines right now, and when these Marauders come out, then that's going to be super scary for Creator. And looks like here we go. And oh my gosh, look at that. Nice Marine split right there. I actually don't know if he meant to do that or not, but he's going to be sending out his Marines first to check the Naga watchtowers just to make sure that Creator does not see these Marauders coming. Now the rally point has been set. Lots of Marines, lots of Marauders being spit out by Polt, and this is actually just like a 2-racks pressure. Oh my gosh. And now he has an SCV going out, and I believe he's going to go ahead and build a command center at some point. But great little harass there. We can see that this observer is actually pushing out, but not going to see this attack at all. He does have sentries, and so he is going to be super fine because of sentries, also getting out immortals. which are sick good against Marauders. And Marauders, although they do 20 damage versus armored, and Immortals are armored, they have this thing called shields, right? It's hardened shields, and they only take 10 damage. So that's why they're so good. Marines, though, pretty good against the Immortals. But, gonna spending a couple of force fields there, and it looks like, yep, looks like PoltPrime just going to be pulling back really, really safely. Did make a couple of force fields go down. It looks like he only has enough for another couple, 4 probably. And here we go. Stim not quite done yet, so he's probably waiting for Stim to finish. And Stim is getting close. It looks like Colossus are going to be going for Creator within the next minute or two. He is getting the Robobay right now. And it looks like a factory now coming out for Polt. So he has 2 racks, and he's pumping Marines and Marauders nonstop, continuing to get lots of SCVs. You can see their supplies are very, very similar, and Polt going to be going ahead and pulling back. Nice little scan there to pick off the Observer, and that is always something you want to do. And this Marine is, oh man, that is a brutal way to die to the twin guns of the Immortal. As you can see, he did get the kill steal from all these other guys, but to be fair, he does a bajillion damage, 20 damage, 50 versus armored, so that's scary to say the least. They 3-shot the Marauders. They actually 3-shot Roaches too, because Roaches have 145 health and Marauders have 125. So it doesn't matter. The extra 20 health is not going to help you against an Immortal. Lots of bunkers going down by Polt because he knows just how scary the Protoss force could be. But it looks like Creator going to be going ahead and just turning around. He is happy. He has his expansion up, and that's really what he wanted to do with all of that. Now it looks like a starport going up, and there is reactor going down as well. So going to be doing a little switcheroo, a little musical chairs here, and going to be getting out, I'm assuming, a couple of medevacs, but he could be getting Vikings. I don't know. Yep, medevac's going to be going first. There is a Colossus out, and as soon as he figures that out, he'll probably be getting some Vikings as well, because you actually want to have enough Vikings that you can just run in and go bam, 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 and kill all of the Colossus. That was 3 Colossus, by the way, that I just killed, bam, bam, bam style. So you want to be able to do that, because otherwise the Colossus will literally just melt your ground army. And your ground army actually does really good against just gateway units. This is not a gateway unit, neither is this. But besides that, they do really, really well. So especially with Stim and a little bit of stutter stat micro. So it looks like Polt gonna go ahead and push out again. He still doesn't have that big of an army. You can see he's actually a little bit behind in supply. And it looks like he is adding on an eBay to get some upgrades. Still only on 2 racks. And I guess this really shows how well, if your macro is really good, how many units you can get out with just 2 racks. So pretty impressed there. It is 80 supply over 88. So CreatorPrime is ahead at this moment. A couple more medevacs are on the way, and it looks like there's going to be some drop action going on. And if he drops, he could actually kill a robo facility pretty quickly. Looks like a few more. Looks like, yep, extended thermal lance is almost done. And this factory is going to float in, and everybody's going to be like, I want the kill! So they're going to run over here and try to kill the factory, or they're going to kill the rocks. I don't know. Maybe they didn't see it. But it looks like he's going to do a little double-pronged attack, or he could just load these guys up as well. Not sure, but I do know that there's going to be a drop right here. These guys are going to drop right here, and it is actually a good place to drop, because that way he can have all of his guys and Stim without actually showing that he has stuff. And oh, Colossus are all by themselves, and he's focusing down. Gets 1 Colossus. If he